Actually, having the microphone down by my mouth would be handy. So used to having to have this thing like straight up. No, that's not tall enough. Apologies, headphone users. There we go. That's more like it. Oh god, Firefox updated on me. Now isn't the time for updates. I mean, I guess any time is the perfect time for updates, but... Oh my goodness. Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? No psyching out this time, right? Like, everything all worked out well, and I didn't have one streamer who was like, hey, and there was dead silence, and then it, like, ended. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I have another yawn sitting up here. Oh, Wolfie, Sammy, Hanbei, Mia, hey everybody, how's it going? So, sorry about tuning in a little bit late, or later than at least mentioned on social media. I had a really tough day at work today, and so after I got out of the shower, I was like, alright, I'm gonna take a quick cat nap, and then I'm going to, you know, come back on for the stream and stuff, and then the timer went off, and I woke up, and I was kind of like, ugh. So, and my head kind of fell back down, and, I sort of overslept a little bit, so sorry about that. Just grab a few quick rupees here before we continue on with our adventure. Actually, we should probably continue on with the adventure anyway. I'm really just kind of killing time here. Sort of waiting for a few other people to come by. Grace Angeline, has anyone ever told you that you sound like Chloe from Life is Strange? Several people have told me that I sound like Chloe from Life is Strange. Oh, hey, boat, hey, boat, Beedle! Yeah, here we go. Yo, merchant, I'm not collecting these rupees for no good reason, yo. Ah, what's up, Beedle? Oh, customer! Welcome to Beedle's Shopship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Oh, just use it to browse. Yeah. Alright, so there's a handful of things that I want to get here. I definitely want to get the bait bag. Let's start things off. Alright, red voice time. So this is the wonderful, delectable, the happy little bait bag. Can plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. Yes, indeed you can, this little picky-looking thing. Thank you! You're the greatest! I'm never gonna forget you. I'm going to make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you, I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point. Save up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. And yeah, then we go from here. So we're going to be using... And we're going to be getting a little bit of everything, actually. This bait's going to come in handy really soon. So, let's kind of go through here. Thank you! Now you have 2 points saved up. I'm not going to do this for every little bit of bait I'm going to buy. Actually, you know what? Give me just a quick second here. I'm going to... adjust... Oh, I didn't think this through very well. Adjust the laptop here so that I can actually see what you guys are saying. It's just a little too far angled out here. There we go. That should work better. Oh, hey, a game I don't know, not hard because I hardly play games. Hey, Max. Good to see you. One day I hope I have an excuse to paint my face on the side of a boat. I hope you have that reason too. Am I late? I blame Shadow of War. Hey Recon Chris, how's it going? We're just over here buying things. You haven't really missed that much. Because now I have 4 points saved up, so... In the 3 servings without this bait, you can fit like... I can't remember. you can fit something like, I want to say like 9 slots or something in your bait bag. And this other thing over here, this agonized looking fruit, the Hoi pear, when you pull it up and it's all like, oh, like, I don't have any use for it, at least not in this immediate moment. And this merchant beetle kind of shows up, I don't know, he shows up several different islands, so I don't feel any, like, major concern to get it right now, so... Actually, what I should do is I should adjust the microphone a little bit. Apologies, headphone users. A little bit of bobble here. Oh, good grief. The stuff is just in the way. Oh, my word. I'm sorry, guys. This one's a little bit on the rough side, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Pencilhead, how's it going? Nice to see you around, man. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, you need more than you already have. Okay, perfect. Bye! Come again. Did somebody say that they have this... I used to have this man's thank you as a text phone? That's awesome. Looking forward to Madam gradually destroying her vocal cords with red voice over the course of the evening. Yeah. Well, you know what? I have, like, tea set aside for that sort of thing, so... Anyway, so the boat's gonna get kind of impatient with me, but whatever. Screw the boat for right now. Screw the King of Red Lions. I'm gonna roll into a wall. I actually need to go back here first before we can, well, I guess this is advancing the plot. This isn't necessarily not doing anything, but... This was pointed out to us at the very end of the last stream over here. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Oh, you mean like... wind-waking directions? Wake the wind. Yay. Oh, you learned the wind's Requiem. A dramatic whooshing shot. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. I hope to be as excitedly happy about the wind as this guy is. Alright, so that's a little bit of plot advancement that we needed to have before we could actually get going here. Oh, look, it's a little crabby! It's a little crabby! Oh, those of you who watch The Last of Us know what we do when we see crabs. Alright, anyway. So the boat's just sitting there like, what the heck are you doing, dude? It would seem that Ganon sent those monsters to this place. No! Really? But that would mean... There's no time to lose. We must expert... Yeah, we said to the south. Okay, let's... Now, I know you want to speak. I want to get... I want to get in you. I need to get in my bird. Oh, wait. We sail to the south.
Hey.
Unfortunately, we cannot win blows to the south. Fatal mistakes, steps, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I have the song. God, just give me a second here. Change the wind. Alright, here we go. So here, we can basically... Oh my god. Controls, don't forget on me. I need you to go south. South, please. South. There we go. South. Alternate universe where everyone sometimes transforms into a werewolf at random times during conversation. My Find yourself someone who's excited about you as much as this frog is excited about you shooting his brother with a bow. Let's see. But I think I didn't cut out. Did I cut out? Am I, like, totally good and back and fine and... I'm going to roll into the wall. Typical madam. Bonjour. Hey. Bonjour, Roxanne. Pardon my horrible, horrible French. You good? Alright, good. Alright, now will you let me get inside you? Yeah, okay. Don't take that out of context, please. Alright, so he's setting sail to the south. We're setting sail off in that direction. Away! So we can, like... back on the live stream and saw that it was kind of choppy and delayed. Are you still getting that from there? Huh. Stream looks like it's being a little bit, little wonky, huh? Jeez. Okay, well, I'll try and, like, monitor that while I'm... Woo! I'm trying to monitor that while I'm playing so that it doesn't continue to do that. What the heck is up with you, Capture, huh? What the heck is wrong with you? Let's see. A little bit of choppiness. A little bit of choppiness, much like the sea. Oh, what's up with this? You appear to be okay. The stream itself is running perfectly fine. Alright, I'll continue to keep an eye on that, and I'll try and glance back down there at the stream as much as I can. Sorry about that. Oi, hold it right there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you've got there, but it looks to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart and make it snappy. And so he goes back into the ocean and he pulls out a paintbrush and leaps partway over the boat to draw on the little island on your map for you, which is incredibly, incredibly helpful. There's a real peculiar cave toward the backside of this here Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar, but I doubt you'll ever get to see it, small fry. Unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you, small fry. But I will do this for you. Since I'm feeling so generous, I'll send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Sea. Good bunch of fish. If you see a fish leaping out of water when you sail near an island, sail up to it and spread bait out on the water surface. Trust me, this is good advice, Fry. See, the baiting process allows you to get a chart of the island, along with any info that might be of use to you. I highly recommend you make a habit of doing so. See, you're definitely going to need a reliable sea chart to help you search for things out at sea. I can't emphasize that enough, Fry. You need a well-drawn chart. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it'll just be a bigger hassle for you later on. Don't say I never did anything for you, Fry. Hoy, you there! You kingly red lion guy! That's it! I repaid my debt! I'm done! You take care of the rest! Now, I can't... Goodness gracious sakes alive, I cannot stress to you how important it really is that you fill out all the locations on this map. So, like... Oh, what sucks about it is because I'm playing this. It's like, okay, so... So the thing about it is, like, because I'm playing this in the gamepad, you can't exactly see, like, the map. At least not to the extent that I could probably show it to you there, but... Basically, for every little space that we have on the map, there's an island that we're gonna have to take care of here. So the sole reason of me... Whoops. That's not what I meant to press. I meant to just stop, because I'm gonna have to go in items. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it in my bait bag. And I'm gonna pull out some bait, put it on my little piece here, We're gonna set sail, and we're gonna get the attention of this fish over here, yeah? And then we're gonna stop! There's some bait out under the water. And this is basically the most useful thing that we could possibly do. Am I speaking from experience there? 100,000,000%. It's just such a hassle if you don't have every square filled out. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Nope, start by opening up your sea chart. There comes a point later on in this game where sailing through all these different parts is like... It's such a hassle if you don't take the time to investigate these islands and stuff, so... You see that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well, they say there's a great treasure hidden inside that thing. The thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting off the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go to find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. And then if you want to hear the information that you can... it's funny because in the GameCube version, if you wanted to hear what he had to say over again, you had to throw him some bait. But here, because the map is present to you, it has a little icon with his face on it, so that you can just kind of hear the information over again. So it's really kind of superfluous to say... Or, not superfluous, but it's kind of pointless just to say, you know, feed me with some more bait, when really all you had to do is just hit his icon. Anyway... That voice is going to get me every time. Yeah, I've kind of, I've done that to myself, I'll just put it that way. That's I figure I want to go and watch other videos of yours, but I also want to watch the live stream. What to do? Flip a coin. I feel like you can't lose either way, but I am totally biased in that personal opinion of mine. Ah, here we go, here he is again. Oh, and all these guys. And there's like giant-ass Octoroks and crap that go and fire things at you. Yeah, I know you guys are here. Oh, hey, those guys are right over there. I should probably go talk to them, too. Oh, there, man. Would you like some bait? Oh my god, you noticed me. Holy shit. I did notice you. I noticed you twice, in fact. Oi, small fry. And more information about this island. Yep, I'm not gonna... He says this every single time before he writes out this part on your sea chart. So, there's like no point in repeating it over again. But anyway, this is the Eastern Triangle Island. This is noted there. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think you finally met your match, if you got a fairy with you, then you got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there! That's all the info I got to offer. Good info indeed. With that, I'm off. Alright, let's see. There were some guys... Yeah, these guys. I'm gonna check out and have a converse with these guys really quick here. It's like the one time you see them in the game where they offer really great information to you, but for whatever reason, they just crack me up. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the sea floor, too, aren't you? You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, I'll tell you what. As one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. Freezing. And a treasure chart. Yay! Is going to be useful a little bit later on, as I said before. Open your map. Yeah, no, I know how to open this up. It's okay. I don't need to... Yeah, whatever. Grappling hook, yada yada. Yeah, those grappling hooks. Nothing, like, pulls up stuff like those things. Mm-hmm. Well, little treasure buddy, good luck to all of us. Happy hunting! There's different, like, just little random characters throughout this game that I adore. This giant octopi scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Yeah. I don't know if they necessarily scare the crap out of me when I was a kid, but I definitely remember, like, when I got to them for the first time, having that experience where I was sort of like, you know, I don't know what to do with these things! Because you're pretty much defenseless the first time you see them, so. Let's see, there's another island we're coming up on there. Can I? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I know. I know I'm going against the wind. I know. The only bad part about the very beginning of the game is that, like, you can't actually break apart from this preset path to get yourself to the second island. Like, you have to go where the game wants you to go for the first little bit, and you can't actually get a chance to just explore the map until a little bit later. So, like, when you have these opportunities to go have the map fish go and, like, fill out this information, you basically have to do it as soon as you can do it. Oh, a small fry? Yeah, I've heard. Chart and information, please.
See chart. Chart and information, bah.
And we're not too far from our destination either. Bomb Island. You ought to come sail these seas
On nights when the right half of the moon is missing.
It'll give you shivers, Fry. That's all the info I've got to offer. Oh, yeah. That's a little... I adore... There's a nice little element about this game, and I can't wait to get there because, so there's some, like, just really nice, subtle touches about this game, that I don't think really get enough credit. So, he's talking about a specific haunting, and I'm anxious to get over there because there's a few things that I want to show you guys that I was so fascinated by the first time I played this game, and they have a nice little spooky level to them too. So, well, as good as seeing you play The Last of Us was, this is really nostalgically nice. I never even played this game, but the style is so through 2000s. Yeah, 2002. I was telling these guys that I played this game when I think I was a sophomore in high school, and then all of them made me feel really old by telling me that, by saying things like, wow, when you found out your favorite ASMR artist is half your age. You know, just a nice, wonderful reminder of, yeah, whatever.
Hey.
Yes, do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Link. The
Forest Haven.
That makes it sound way more foreboding than it should. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising above the ocean's surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the
Spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree.
You must speak with the
Deku Tree,
and receive from him the sacred gem known as
Pharaoh's Pearl.
I fear that Ganon's vile hand may already reach this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. Yeah, you bet. I was 9 that year. Gee, thanks. Gee, thanks, Max. Do you get any dough from YouTube Red users, Wraith? So, no, well, I guess, actually, my answer to that question could be not yet. I only get that whenever I monetize the videos. And to have them officially be monetized, I have to activate that, and I've kind of bounced back and forth on when exactly that's something that I want to do, because like, it took me long enough to come to terms with the idea that people were okay supporting me via Patreon. And while that's awesome, and I appreciate, oh my god, and I appreciate those people so much, I worry it, oh my god, no, let go of me, stop eating me, oh my god, I am child, not taste, I've gone, turd. I go back and forth on whether or not I want to save that for, I don't know, a little bit later. It's just, I don't want to... The money that you guys do give me via Patreon has been so helpful for me, and it's so awesome and incredible that you guys are willing to share your income to kind of help this little dream of mine and this little effort here, this hobby, become something a little bit deeper, but I worry at times that, like, finding other means with which to do it makes me seem a little, I don't know, like, greedy or something, like, I don't know. But I've definitely thought about it. I mean, I would be lying if I said that I hadn't thought about it at all. I actually was thinking about it the other day, to be honest with you. I kind of had this long discussion with myself over whether or not I wanted to wait for a certain amount of subscribers before I started monetizing these, and I don't know, with the way that the channel's growing, who knows, I might not have to wait a super long time, but it's occurred to me before. I mean, the thought's been in the back of my head, but no, as of right now, nope, no monetization or anything for me. I don't get any income from YouTube as of right now. Incoming adorable characters. Oh my god, yes, right? You don't even know, Recon Chris. It's not greedy, it's artists being supported by their audience, which is important. No, I appreciate that, Max. Hands up if you don't think Madam's greedy in any way, shape, or form. Oh, thank you, guys. Dude, you found a way to make money on the internet. I'd be thrilled to support you through here as well as Patreon. Oh, God, thank you. Not to judge anyone, but any true fan will believe it. Oh, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. You really, you're kind of putting my mind at ease over a few things. I actually really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Believe me, I know that I've said this like 100,000 times. And I don't know how to do a hand up. Find a way to make money, may as well make as much as you can. Look, I mean, I feel like I've said this before, but like, when I first started this and just kind of gave it a shot, like, I really didn't know what to expect from it. If you had told me back in June that by, you know, mid-November I'd be at, you know, nearly, or I can't remember how many subscribers I have at this point. I know that I have like 1,300 of them. But if you had told me that I had 1,300 subscribers in a matter of months, I would have called you insane. Like, there's no way on earth I would have believed it. And so, like, there's definitely a level of excitement that comes from you guys wanting to support me and stuff, and the possibility of, like, making this a future thing, and oh god, Zit's gone wrong. I don't know, it's really nice that, like, and I'm kind of in the same boat too, right? Like, I have creators that I support on Patreon, like, you know, I on Twitter all the time I go on about how awesome I think Cardlin Audio is, and he's just a really great guy, and the big reason I go on about him is that he was the one that kind of inspired me to want to try ASMR roleplays in the first place, and so I kind of, oh, you're or Jorgen I love that one guy's little tooth. Real quick before I get his dialogue going. I pay so much money for the work of my favorite artists because I believe in their work and understand the effort that goes into creating it. Max. Have you thought about using TAD? It's like an app that lets users gain points through watching ads. They send those points to content creators they want to support, and the users can exchange the points for money. Really? I should look into that. If I could support everyone I love on Patreon, I would do so. I may have pinned your page on Reddit Actual Lesbians once or twice as well. Oh, thank you, Raven. Oh my god. Hylians are all Swedish chef cannon confirmed. Okay. Sammy, you weren't here. You weren't here for that episode of The Last of Us, but I basically let it reveal to everybody that I think that Ermagerd and, like, Derp are two of the most hilarious things in the in the history of memes, and no matter how old they are timeless funny to me. And the reason for that, I mean another extension of that is the Swedish Chef is my favorite Muppet. because he's gonna dirt me, right? So that you're saying Hylians are all Swedish chef cannon confirmed. It's kinda killing me right now. Have you tried posting your erotica on other social media other than Patreon? Yes and no. I would like to, but to be honest, I don't really, like, so much of where I've gotten has been from you guys that I've just sort of let it be and let it grow, but I suppose it can't hurt either for me to kind of, grow my stuff, like, through advertisements or whatever. I remember that. Allow me to take credit. I brought some of that to life. Yes, you 100% deserve credit for that, Max. That was all your fault. Anyway, so, the game. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the
King of Red Lions,
the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the
Pearl of the Goddess?
I see. I'm imagining in a tree have this red text demon voice. Is horrifying, by the way. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks! Little children of the woods! This traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. Oh, I love the Koroks. I love all of you! I want all of you as amiibos or plushies. A shelf full of Koroks. What do you call yourself? Link? Well then, Link. These are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms, but when they came to live on the sea, they took on these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me, they will ever be my cherished little children. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once every year. It's about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, old great Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It is Makar! Makar! What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, old great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the
Forbidden Woods.
What?
The Forbidden Woods?
I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew close to it... Foolish little Makar. Link, you have heard all this?
The Forbidden Woods
are
right beside
the hallowed island of our forest haven. These woods, the whole region, is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. Then why do you live right next to it? And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named
Makar.
Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? But, great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah, yes, thank you, child. You are right. It is not possible to enter those woods from the sea, is it? Link, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Is that a fat joke? Yet I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the
item I shall bestow upon you
and fly through the sky. Sorry, a little late watching Blind Wave react to episode 2 for Stranger Things. Hey, Tiff, good to see ya. Scary. Voice is scary. Forgive me, Link, but could you climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there? So you're gonna go through all the effort of making the leaf, but you're gonna make me go through the effort of having to get up there. That, my friends, is called game design. So I know what you guys are gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me that I can go into this little thing over here, and I can fly over here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So yeah, while we were going back real quick to what we were talking about before the Deku Tree butted in and decided to throw plot at us. If I did... Let's see, I don't think it was this one. I think it was... Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not that one. If I were to actually go ahead and monetize the... Like, I don't know how the whole monetization thing works. Like, I've very briefly looked at it. Like I said, I've gone back and forth on whether or not the appropriate time is to kind of do it. But if it allows me a chance to kind of pick where the ads go... Would you guys prefer those go in the beginning or the end? Because I feel like I would put them in the end, but I would also, like, listen to your opinion, obviously, and do what you think would work better. All this resulted from Link's sister being on a bridge she shouldn't have been allowed on, right? And I got the Deku Leaf, which is pretty useful, actually, for this whole area. I mean, it's pretty useful in general, actually. Swordsman, over here! What is this voice I'm using? Please, you must fly over here. You must fly from over there to here using your Deku Leaf. Yeah. I'm the hero, man. I know how to do... I totes know how to do all this. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to pay attention to you. I'm going to go over here. Oh my god. Well, maybe I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and try and get over... Oh, I'm not going to make it over there. I'm not going to make it there. I might make it there. Ah! Oh, man. Oh, my vanity. Vanity hath struck me down. Ah. I was so confident that I was gonna get... Oh! I was so confident that I was gonna get that in one swoop. Ugh. Man. What was I saying in the last stream about how, like... I didn't want this to be The Last of Us when it looked like I knew what I was doing. I totally know what I was doing, I promise. Trying to get a few more pieces of potion here of the green energy potion. Posh up, bruh. Before I continue on my way. And the beginning though, the end is probably the best right at the beginning. I prefer them at the beginning because that way I can make sure I don't miss them if they're at the end. Because I passed out to your videos a lot. And the ad at the end might be jarring. Yeah, I've thought about that too. Like, people who have told me that they listen to the audios. Come on, game, help me out here. Give me some more. There we go. I thought about the people who told me that they listen to my audios to help sleep. I've tried to debate on whether or not they'd prefer for those to be at the beginning or the end. I tend to think beginning ads are better for the ASMR and stuff because relaxed or enjoying the atmosphere, that I don't want an ad to interrupt that. Yeah, no, I definitely want to try and avoid... God dang it. I definitely want to try and avoid an ad being in the middle as much as possible. I hate when ads are in the middle. There's an ASMR artist that I really like, who's called Fred's Voice, and some of his ads are in the middle. He does, like... He has a video with a game shop, that does a lot of tingles for me, just like regular ASMR, because he uses a controller. Like, a PS4 controller is super tingle-inducing when it comes to ASMR in general. So I like listening to that one, but then all of a sudden, like, here comes a nationwide ad, and I'm like, good God! My volume was up nice and loud, and then here we go with this nonsense. Because nothing's worse than having your volume at a comfortable point getting tingles from PS4 controllers and then having Peyton Manning interrupt it all. Alright, I know. I see you jumping over there, bro. Give me just a second. Give me a second. I can't even remember what the heck was over here now. Link flew too close to the sun. This kind of thing always happens when an old man gives Link a sword. It's an issue, man. Alright. Curiosity got the best of me, guys. That's really all that it is. Here, then we do this. The nice thing about this game, too, is that it gives you this cursor down here at the bottom, so you have a really great idea of, like, where your trajectory is as you're going down. And they also give this enormous arrow pointing this way, so just in case you missed it the first time, you go over here. Oh, I'm sorry, little Korok. I didn't mean to completely ignore you. Although I kind of did, because I sort of need to get booking on this dungeon here. I feel like I wouldn't mind ads as much if only the volume wasn't so erratic. Yes, that's the big problem for me. Like, the ads themselves aren't necessarily the issue. Actually, one thing that I kind of wish that they would allow us as content creators to do, and maybe this is something they allow us to do and I just don't know it, but I kind of wish that they would allow us to incorporate an ad into our videos and like, let us make it a bit more natural that way, so it's not just like, you know, you're listening to something quietly and then all of a sudden, you know, it's... You get what I mean. I got YouTube Red just because there are some ads in the middle of some Scottish members' videos that woke me up hard. Yeah, exactly, I have YouTube Red too. YouTube Red too, rather, on my other account. I know this is a bit off topic, but do you accept scripts for your content? I would... So, generally, I take kind of suggestions for video ideas, like prompts and things like that. I wouldn't be against... I mean, if someone wants to write me a script, I definitely wouldn't be against taking a look at it and trying to kind of find my own, like, flair for it, if you know. If the scriptwriter also would be okay with me making, like, adjustments and things like that, just to sort of make it, you know, sound a bit more natural to me and how I typically do videos and stuff. I'm not against scripts. It's just, I do all these, like, freeform, right? Like, all of these are improv for me, so, a script is a little bit different, but, I mean, that doesn't mean I'd be against it. Carlin and Fred's voice, my second and third favorite ASMR artists are liked by my fave. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. I totally missed that big obvious arrow when I first played this game and spent a really long time lost in the heights of the forest. In my defense, I was like 10, but still. Or hey, Rider to Rider, I'd be down to collab. Yeah, I'd totally be down to let you change as you wanted. Yeah, I'd be all for it, Max. Go ahead and send me whatever you're thinking about. Worst, scariest moment of the movie of the summer in the middle of an ASMR video, loud horror ads. Yes, they're the worst. I know Brutal misses he tries to pace his videos with ads in mind. At the same time, I have no idea how well it works because of YouTube Red and all. Yeah, no, I get it. That makes sense. Alright, here, let's see. So I need this tornado. Actually, that's not a tornado, that is a water spout. There's a big difference between the two. To be about 2 o'clock-ish before I try and make this jump. And you're just over here jingling. These guys are so cute. Okay, go for it. Because I need his boost. Uh-oh. I need boost. I need boost! Okay. And I need to avoid the P-hats, which are these guys. Although they have useful things that I can grab at the grappling hook once I get the opportunity to do so. And... and off we go. And welcome to the Forbidden Woods. This is our second dungeon slash temple slash area of the game. Lots of chews, lots of... This one's not too bad. This one's kind of the same... Well, kind of the same difficulty as the first one. And hopefully I can get this one done in a short amount of time like I did the first one as well. And also be able to pay attention to your comments at the same time. I'm still trying to figure out how on earth I can get a chat to show up. Oh, dang it, you guys. Go away. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get the chat to kind of show up on screen so that whenever this goes and is uploaded to YouTube, it's not like this big missing thing, you know? A water spout is different from a tornado? Yes, a water spout is different from a tornado. I mean, well, it kind of. Basically, a water spout is a tornado on water, and a tornado is a tornado on land. That's the simplest way to put it. But water spouts usually are formed over the water, and it's not super often that they maintain that consistency going on to land. Oh, wow, the only ads I was getting were the trailers for the Happy Death Day movie. Oh, that's fun. Whenever people talk about tingles during discussions about ASMR, all I can think of is the character Tingle. I am sorry. I am sincerely sorry. this. Oh god, oh that camera angle. Jeez, that is not what I need. But the nice thing about these little deals here is you'll notice the green bar is going up the more that I let myself get caught in one. There we go. So you can pretty much just sit here and just let it fill up as much as you want to. Yeah. Oh my god, whoa, 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 whoa. Press the wrong button. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna swipe at that bomb, and I'm gonna blow us all up. If I'm not careful! Ugh. Or I could just fall off the ledge. That'll work too, I guess. Over there? Okay. No, go away. I don't need your problems here, alright? I already have enough of them without you being around. There we go. I wish I lived near the water. Yeah. I don't mind living near the water. It's interestingly different for me because I, like, spent my whole life in a landlocked state up until the last couple of years. And so, like, being in a state that has water everywhere... Actually, the one thing that I like the most about being in a state that, oh shit. The one thing that I like most about being in a state that is by water is that it means the seafood is fantastic. I kind of have this personal rule. I don't eat... frickin' I don't eat seafood in a landlocked state. So it's nice to be able to actually eat some good seafood and be able to fully enjoy it. Slow clap. I know. More of the premier gameplay that you guys have come to expect from me at this point, right? Yeah. There's another one. Oh, there is another one over there. Okay. I can remember if this one was here first or if this was in another room. Lived by the water my whole life. I know I could have lived away from it now. I'm really lucky in that way. Yeah, it's true. Hey, man, if it works for you, you know, that's all that's really important. I will say that I wish that I lived, like... There's a difference between just kind of living in a place where the water is nearby and actually living by the ocean. And, like, being by the ocean means that you get to have these nice little... Yes, I know it's a golden feather, or rather it's a golden feather, which I keep in my spoils bag. That was a little extra red text for you that was completely unnecessary. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Because sometimes it's just like, oh, hey, here's a water, and it's all with a nice view or whatever. But, like, out here, you kind of have to pick the right time of day to be out to really appreciate the... Not really appreciate the water, but, like... I don't know. I feel like I would definitely take advantage of, for example, like, sitting out and watching the sunrise and that type of stuff if I actually lived closer to the beach. But since not at the beach, with the waterfront, but since I don't, it's just kind of, like... there for me, you know. I'm pulling an all-nighter for this. Sometimes I hate being English. Oh, you don't have to pull an all-nighter for this. If you need to go to sleep, go ahead and go to sleep. Your own health is important too, you know. Someone in Ireland... Same here, absolutely love it. It means even more now. My dad was a fisherman and we just spread his ashes in the ocean. Nice to visit him that way. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Max. Oh, that's right, you were saying to me, like, not that long ago when I was talking about... Oh, this part, okay. And that one Last of Us episode when I kind of revealed to you guys what was up with Mom. That's right, you did say that you'd lost your dad recently. And that's a nice thing to have. I don't know necessarily what we're going to do with my mom when she passes, but... It'd be nice to have something like that to have for, like, remembering her by... No, don't do that. Go the other way, please. Thank you. I hope that that's very, like, healing for you. And then we... Whoa. Drop you. Funny thing about this is that if you're not careful, you can actually blow this nut off of the, off this little ledge here. Really sucks. Alright. Humanist films. Have the decide to talk to her and know what she wants. Well, I mean, she's not really in a position to be able to speak about that anymore. It's kind of the problem. She might have, you know, back when, now that I think about it, my dad did tell me and my siblings that back when she first got this diagnosis, they immediately sat down with somebody and, like, wrote out her will and, like, all that kind of stuff. So there actually probably is a plan in place for what to do with her, once she passes, but I'm just probably not aware of what it is yet. I want to be turned into a tree, that's my plan. You know, I've heard about that, actually. I think there's something kind of cool about that. That idea that you can use someone's ashes to, like, plant it into a tree and stuff. That's a really interesting idea. There's lots of interesting ideas that you can do, honestly. Oh, why did I go this way? You guys come down, right? Not really. I mean, you just kind of wiggle all threateningly with your weird ass spiky spikes. Yeah, here we go. And then we go here. And then we go here. Let's see, I think I need to get over. Yeah, I need to get over that middle unit. Ugh. I think my mom wanted to be cremated, but I honestly... What are you looking at? I honestly don't remember. Ask around, see if she ever talked about it. The plan will be there if there's a will. I'm sure you can access that and it'll give you some peace of mind. Yeah. I don't, I'm not, like, worried about it or anything. See, like, there's things that I want to do, let's see. There's things that I want to do that, would honor my mom's memory. And one of them, I know very clearly what I want to do, and God, it would take a while for me to even, like, make it happen, but I want to make it happen somehow. So we have some family history in, both Scotland and Ireland, and Mom was always fascinated by both countries, and, like, their culture and stuff, and, like, the scenery and all that kind of things, and, like, for the longest time, she had the computer set up to where the loading on her mouse, like, the loading symbol, instead of it being the hourglass, it was the Irish flag. Like, she had, lots of love for the heritage. So one of these days, and kind of like in remembrance of her, I want to take this really long trip to Ireland and Scotland. Like, I want to cover both countries in, like, one trip, and do it in, like, her memory and stuff. Because she never made that trip. That was always some place that she wanted to go. You know, kind of a bucket list thing for her, and she never got a chance to have that dream realized, so I'd like to do that for her. There's a couple of things that I tried to do now in Mom's memory, and one of them was that she wanted to do that, and she also wanted to, she always told us that she would live to be 100. So while I'm trying to live my life to the fullest and enjoy it the best that I can, I am also kind of, I have the goal to try and live to be 100 for her, you know? In a way, you're lucky that you have all that time. We only had 14 minutes. Think about it, too. If enough people were to do that, be turned into trees, cemeteries are protected land, so no one would ever cut down those trees. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's an interesting way to think about it, actually. I never thought about it that way before. It's true. Yeah, that is protected land. There's fun culture things in different islands, or in different parts of the world that always kind of fascinated me. Actually, if you guys want to hear, not to kind of go on and on about the channel or whatever, but, like, in kind of a happier way to put it, because, I mean, talking about my mom, I think people thinks it makes me really sad. It doesn't. Like, I'm okay. I mean, your mom is still living, right? I realize she's not the same, but I'm just wondering. Yeah, she's still alive. She's, oh good, I got the compass before the map again. Awesome. So there's 7 stages to Alzheimer's disease. When she got her diagnosis, she was midway through it, so she was in about the 4th to 5th stage. She is currently in the 7th. She should be in a hospice house, but there's not really one that's working with my dad very well, because my dad, here's a peek into what my anxiety issues have been battling with for the last couple of months. On top of my mom slowly dying, my dad has filed for bankruptcy, and he can't get a certain type of job because, you know, the Medicare or Medicaid or whatever is paying for mom being in the nursing home. Well, if he makes over a certain threshold with a new job, then they're pretty much like, alright, you're taking care of her now, and then he winds up with a $90,000 bill in his mailbox, like what happened with him recently. So not only is my mom going through this, my dad is going through some stuff as well. So, I mean, he can't necessarily afford to have her in a hospice house right now. So, shoot, I need to throw that bomb over there. Dang it. So yeah, in addition to my mom being where she is, we just kind of got an update on her, and this is another reason why I wanted to do the stream today too, is just kind of a way to relax, because my day has been really rough. I got a text from Dad earlier today that she fell down at the nursing home, and we're not entirely sure what happened. A nurse walked by, and she was alone in her room, and she was by the window. And then, like, a few moments later, there was a loud sound, and my mom was on the ground. And they're not too sure what happened. There's no, like, bumps and bruises from what they can tell, but what they think might have happened was she might have, like, reached over to try and steady herself as she fell, and it just didn't happen. Like, she's had trouble walking for... Good grief. She's had trouble walking for a long time now. They just started liquefying her diet. They really don't think she has very much longer at all. My dad and I have had the discussion, because my siblings can't really handle the conversation themselves, but my dad and I, which I think is kind of nice for him, my dad and I have been able to talk about it in a very realistic sense, just because I think I've prepared myself for it longer, but we really don't believe that she's going to last the year. We think that she, we're really just anticipating her, you know, passing probably near the holiday season, like around Christmas or something like that. Or at least I am. I would be very surprised if she lasted longer than that, to be perfectly honest with you, but, so, yeah, she's still alive, but she's not, like, able to talk or whatever. I mean, she can talk, she just doesn't, like, we don't know what she's talking about, necessarily. Dad says she sleeps a lot, which is kind of normal for when you get to that stage of the disease. Oh, good grief. Why do I keep hitting that button? I don't want the joy pendant, I want the way out. Oh wait, I just need to get the key in this room. God, I'm thinking ahead to, like, 2 other places before I actually need to do it. I'm just psyching myself out. Describing this is really taking me back when my dad was sick. I know this life so much. This is really hitting me as you talk about this. Oh, sorry, Max. I don't mean to, like, bring anybody down or anything with this, so I'm sorry if you're... Ah, man, dang, you little turds! Ugh! So I don't mean to, like, you know, dampen the mood or anything. Like, the reason I'm so willing to talk about, and this is another thing, like, going back from the last time that I spoke about this, like, I'm okay talking about it because, like, there's so much that I didn't know about Alzheimer's disease before Mom got it, and I feel like I would have been so much more prepared for where I am now if people would just stop being so afraid to talk about it. So I'm willing to talk about it, regardless of if it's really hard, because, like, it needs to be discussed, you know? So, I don't know, it drives me crazy when people are like, oh, it's okay, you don't have to talk about it. Like, I know I don't have to talk about it, but I want to, because that awareness is what helps us, like, do something about it, you know? Like, Alzheimer's is in the top 5... either the top 5 or the top 6 deadliest diseases in the United States, and it's the only one without a way to slow it down or a cure. Like, that's insane. Why Why? How? How is that even possible? You know, like, it's just... It blows my mind that, you know, we're not able to do something more active about this incredibly deadly disease. Like, it just... How is that possible? I know I just said it, but it bears repeating. How is that possible? I need to get rid of this guy before I can safely cross this bridge. But you go away. Go away. Thank you. No, no, you come back. You stay here. There we go. So, I've done different things for, like, the Alzheimer's Association since Mom's been diagnosed. I was the captain of a team that went on a walk for Alzheimer's, and, you know, we raised $500 for the association, which I'm really proud of, but, like, I would love to have an opportunity to just be able to continue doing charity work for the association and stuff. Like, when I think about doing charity live streams and stuff in the future, I always feel like that's gonna be a defaulted option, is the Alzheimer's Association. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? I need to get something from you. It needs to be... not that. Oh my god. Stop shooting things out your butt. And quit making me heavier. Oh my god. Here we go. Thank you. You need to... get off me. Get off me. Get off me. I've always thought about making Alzheimer's Association like a default. Just, like, from my mom's memory and stuff. Which I realize isn't necessarily relatable for everybody. You were all inching toward me just a moment ago, and now you're just gonna watch me slowly tread my way backwards? You guys suck. All of you, in fact. Every single one of you. Because you're just gonna come and charge me as soon as I start moving again. See? And I realize that that's not necessarily a relatable thing for everybody, but, like, I want to keep it open because it's personal to me. And it's not, you know, it's it's just as personal as, like, the Depression or Bipolar Association or, like, any other place like that. Oh my god, I want these guys to die. These guys are so annoying because, like, they scramble back and forth in different ways, but, like... There we go. That's been the move I've been trying to perform this whole time. But sometimes you have to get rid of all of them just to understand, like, where you can progress in the room, and it's so annoying. I had to deal with the same thing with my M before she passed away. That shit's rough, huh? I'm sorry, Deadpool. Let's see here. What did I want to do? Yeah, here we go. I need to go up this way. Yeah. I know you're here. So you have this threatening music and this, like, whole spiel, but the reality is like, I just ain't scared of y'all. Oh no, not me. I say, running away from it. Ah, shoot. So yeah, it's really just kind of a matter of time for Mom. And you know what, it's okay. It is fine. And if I would just press the right button, everything would be so much better! You know what? You know what? You know what? This would be a beautiful opportunity to acquire... Spoiler alert. To acquire the boomerang so that I can eliminate these guys. Actually, don't I get it through this door here? Oh, this guy. This is definitely one of the more creative, like, bosses in the game. I love this thing. Oh, hey, and a golden feather. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I wanted to get from you. And don't shoot these things! Oh my god, I swear. Oh god, I swear. No. Will you, Link, cut out your weirdness right here, son. Get your act together. And you gotta eliminate its wings before you can really get anywhere with it. Ugh. Jeez. There we go. And then you can start hacking at it like crazy. Stop shooting things out your butt! Allow me to attack you, please. Thank you. I like the use of color and stuff for that. For that mini-boss. Let's see. There's another favorite thing. What was this one? Oh yeah, this was items. Okay. That'll work. It'll be super important because when we get in here... And we get the
Boomerang.
This is one of the this is of all the Zelda games that have ever been made, this is definitely the one where the boomerang is like the most convenient. Let's see, I don't want an R. Let's move this one to R. Let's move, that can stay on X. We'll move that one to Y. Oh, and there we go. Now my gravelly voice is starting up. Should I start like whispering in the microphone? Whispering in the microphone real close to my gravelly voice. Courtesy of the red words. You're pressing the wrong because the layout's different from the GameCube version. You know, actually, that might be the case. I love the GameCube version of this. It has so many beautiful, nostalgic memories for me. And if it weren't for the fact that it's just easier to stream this particular version, I would be playing the GameCube version right now, so you're probably not too far off the mark there, Chris. Bum, bum, bum. Depression and anxiety has been kicking my arse all fucking day. It's nice to watch this on Ryan. Boy, I am in that boat with you. I am so in this boat. It's really nice that you guys are, like, excited about these live streams and, like, sitting in on this and all that stuff. This is really lifting my spirits, so thanks for being around here with me, guys. I appreciate it. You're definitely being here for me when I need you. I am unwinding very much out of the anger issues that I was going through earlier in the day and fighting a bout of anxiety. That was pretty serious. I'm very disappointed with someone at work, and I'll avoid. Whoa! No! Oh, no, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm gonna drown in orange Kool-Aid. Alright, here we go. Oh, I gotta go do that shit all over again. I know how you feel, Link. Go away. Go away. That's what you get for bothering me earlier. I watched Madam's anxiety audio earlier because I had a random anxiety attack while I was home along. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiff. I hope that was able to help. Yeah, and actually, I almost streamed yesterday. So, like, I'm trying out different types of medication right now and stuff to try and, like, stop these panic and anxiety attacks from happening as often as they have been. And so, like, no! Go the other way, please! Ugh. And so, like, it's been, it's been successful for the most part, but, like, it's been successful for the most part, but there's also been, like, sorry, I'm also, like, eyeballing the chat at the same time, just making sure I haven't missed anything that you guys are saying. But there's been some, like, I shouldn't say side effects, but there's definitely been some moments where I've been kind of, like, you know, I'll have some weeks that are better than others. Like, I made it into work for 2 full weeks and was all like, yes, I got this! And then, like, the next time I went in, or was supposed to go in, I didn't make it in. And God, it's frustrating. And I had a rough one yesterday where I was all like, no, I got this, I can beat this, and I totally didn't beat it. And I was super bummed, and, you know, my wonderful significant other, volunteered to stay home with me to kind of, like, make sure that I was gonna do all day for the rest of the day, and let me tell you guys something. You know it's love when, when you have someone who's willing to use PTO just to take care of you when you've already managed the panic attack, you know? It's really nice. It's nice to have that. So, but it's still a process that I'm working through, and I don't know, some stuff happened at work today that kind of related to it that just really pissed me off, and I'm having to call on the infinite amount of patience that I've been blessed and cursed with to try and make everything work out. And then I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna get in touch with everybody and I'm gonna live stream. so thanks for coming by, guys. You're definitely helping me kind of wind down a little bit here. Much appreciated. I should also warn that the stream is not going to be as long as the last one was, since I, you know, since I decided to take that nap and kind of get a little bit of it. That's also part of the reason, too, why I wasn't too bummed about getting a nap and not quite starting the streaming on time. So. Hey, Tanner Mason. Hey, Tanner, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go that way. Guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. Guess that's why they call it the blues. And you'll repeat. Perfect. Glad we helped cheer up as well. Hey, Mia. Good to see you again. Sorry I'm late-ish. Yeah, it's alright. This thing down here. Whoa! Hey, excuse me! You didn't even give me a fighting chance. You thought, let me get my shield out first, dude. Take that. Could be time spent with you. Oh, man. Come on, you two. Oh, don't cancel each other out. Don't play that game. What's up with that nonsense? I'm trying to run a stream here, guys. I don't have time for this. Thank you. Oh my god, I love that song. You know, the funny thing about that song is that I heard it for the longest time at a job that I lived in. Like, so for anybody who can relate to this, having worked in grocery, you hear the same song every day for, like, however many days that you work at that location. I heard that song every day for 6 years, and it drove me crazy, and I hated it for the longest time. And the other time, like, and this is in addition to several other songs, and then the other day I just randomly thought of it, and I was like, man, I want to hear that again, and I've been listening to it all day. Hitting multiple targets with boomerang is so satisfying, it's so true. One of my favorites, yes indeed. No pun intended. No pun intended. I love your laugh. Thank you, Mia. I love that it makes you laugh. That is not... Oh, I hate having to use that. Alright. What? What the heck was that? That is not the assigned... Ugh, good grief. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Anyway. 2, 3... What the fudge ruckers? What are you hitting? Why is this not... Look, it's complicated enough trying to... I'm like swiveling around in my chair because I have to use the gamepad to do all this ish. What? Am I missing one? I'm not missing one, am I? Because that's how you get up there. Working in a movie theater, we have to listen to all the trailers on repeat. Oh, God. Wait till Christmas, you're gonna want your earplugs. Trust me. It's true, man. It's true. Local corner shop has She-Wolf by Shakira playing all the time, and I sometimes go in there just to listen to it. Let's try the other way. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to go left and not right? Mother... What are you looking at? That's a nice view. If you're looking at the sky, I don't really blame you. There's nothing up here, Link. Alright? There's nothing up here for you to be concerned about. Don't look at me like that. Freaking boomerang. Come on, let's do this already. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you! Oh my god! Ugh. It keeps skipping one? Okay, was that me skipping one, or was it skipping one? Because I'm pretty sure that I was hitting all of them. I think I might not enjoy the alter controls. Not everything needs motion controls. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, I mean, in the Wii U, is kind of... sort of revolutionary for the time, you know? So, like, I get where they're coming from, and I get its use, but I don't exactly, like... I don't know. I don't exactly agree with the implementation. I have a little bit of the same problem with the 3DS, actually. Like, the 3DS is handy and all, but I will always turn the 3D feature off on it because it just... if I use it for too long, it kind of makes me a little motion sick. Hi. Whoa, 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 there's too much going on here. There's way too much going on in this small enclosed space, and I'm not a fan. What's even happening right now? It was skipping, not... okay, good. Good to know. Oh, but I want the... Can I blow it off the top of the treasure chest? There we go. I need my money. I need my monetization money. Since we were just having that discussion a little bit earlier about monetization. Actually, one more question about that since we were talking about it earlier. When do you guys think... I was kind of thinking about that, and I never really threw it out to you guys, so I'm gonna throw it out to you now. Do you think there's a time that's too early to start for monetization? Like, should I wait until I have, like... I kind of had the thought earlier that maybe I should just wait until I have, like, 5,000 subscribers instead of the number that I have right now. But, I mean... if people are okay with it, then, you know? Like, here's the thing. People... you know that saying about how you need to find something that you can do that's not work, so that you never work a day in your life? Like, this is genuinely something that's not work to me. Like, I love having streams with you guys and doing these you know, these videos that help you out and these Patreon rewards and things like that. Like, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, just enjoy knowing that I can help you guys out. Is that, like... I don't know. When is too soon, do you think? To try and spark that? If that even makes sense. I'm gonna ask that question and I'm not gonna be able to see your answers because I'm gonna be paying attention to what's going on over here. There we go. Get up here. And then we drop. And then we smash his face with an iron! Go on this way. Going to bed now because it's 12:50 here. Good night. Good night, Mia. Sweet dreams. Thank you for this live stream. Uh-oh. Baddie's coming. Bans in live stream. Awful day. Got results back that I have cancer. I'm only 16, trying to focus on happy things. Oh my god, Sophia. Holy cow. All the good thoughts and the good vibes and the prayers in the world. We got your back, hon. Keep your chin up, okay? It's gonna be alright. You never know how these things are gonna go out, so you keep a positive outlook and you just fight these things, alright? This is gonna be a chapter in your story of your life that's going to be an incredible testament. You stay positive and you keep your chin up, hon, okay? I'll be thinking about you. You'll be as close in my thoughts as these little irritating guys are on my shirt. I just want to open the chest. Can I open the chest, please? Thank you. Joy Pendant. Ugh, good grief. I don't know if there's any meaning in waiting. I guess the only difference is that you might not see much revenue unless you're getting tens of thousands of views on videos. Yeah, I kind of thought that too. Like, the thing with monetization is that they go through, well, you guys. Basically, the way that they allow you to have monetization in the first place is that you have to have a certain amount of, you have to have a certain amount of, like, page views on your channel before you can actually, like, be eligible for it. And they're like, you have to have, God, what was it? I think it's like 10,000 page views. And I have, like, 130,000. So it's like I'm not, and, you know, it's not like I'll have to be waiting forever for approval, I don't think. But, I don't know. I'm in a position right now, honestly, in my life, and with cred that's, oh my god, with cred that's happening, where, like, any little bit helps. So, I mean, it's not like 20, you know, assuming that you get, like, $20 or whatever. $20 isn't a bad thing, because, hey, that's gas money. You know what I mean? Like, it's, any little bit helps. Any little bit helps against these guys. See, they just want to love me. They just have so much affection for me, and for, oh my god, I'm trying to get like a fairy or something. Do I have to have these guys? Come on, here we go. Oh, there's the fairy. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, give me a break! I didn't even have time to go pick up the bottle. Damn it! That's not. That is not optimal. Go away! I have fire. Go away. You guys. Alright, you know what? Last little batch. And I'm running into the boss door, and you guys can't stop me. They're little Wigglesworthians at heart. They just want to love you! Oh, hey, it's Makar. What's up, Makar? Well, you sure have some height for a little guy. Oh no! Oh, that's so awful. I actually really like this boss. I love how, like, color differentiations and the music is really, like, different and weird, and I like this guy. This guy's a good time. Of course, I say this, and, like, the inevitability is that he's just gonna kick my ass, so, you know, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so the camera loves to kind of play weird tricks on you in this particular boss fight for some freaking reason, and it's really annoying. Ah! And it also loves to just make this a nightmare in terms of trying to get this stuff figured out. Come on. Come on. Here. Really dramatic, like, oh, come on, you. Then you! There we go. Yeah! Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Aw. One time I actually did this in, like... one time I did this and managed to get him in that first run through. Oh my god, resting bitch face. He is pissed. Link is ready for battle. Oh, I love this guy. Link is the bestest. Did I actually ever tell you guys that I have a little figurine of Link that my significant other got me as a surprise gift once? And he has little faces that you can swap out, and one of them is the resting bitch face. So I just leave him on that face, and every so often when some bullshittery happens, like in sports or whatever, I'll just send a picture of Link with his arms out and that bitch face looking at the TV, and the look is just like, what the fuck is this shit? It's just the funniest thing. I'll have to like show you guys via the social media one of these days. It's one of my favorite things for sure. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda nerd, so like anytime I can get my hands on like Zelda memorabilia or whatever, I really try hard to do so. Come on! Oh, I had one hit left on him! Ugh. I heard this guy dies immediately if you use the magical Deku water on him or something. Does that really work? Actually, it does. It 100% works. It's a little tricky from what I understand because you have to like do it at the right moment. But yeah, the spring from the Great Deku Tree will be like a one-hit kill from him if you can. Damn it! If you can get it on him, which is actually kind of funny if you think about it, because it's like the pureness of the Deku Tree, like he can't handle. He can't handle good water smites evil. Holy water. Oh, it's like Castlevania. Alright, there we go. Get a little bit of goodness in me here. A little bit of hearts, a little bit of loving. Actually, now that you brought that up, I kind of wish that I'd remembered that and had tried that for myself, because that would have been funny to try out here. Alright, where else? Where else? On the other side. Actually, you know what this boss reminds me of? For those of you that have played Ocarina of Time, or at least are super familiar with that game, he reminds me of the boss in Lord... Oh, damn it. The boss in Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Except, like, not. There we go. He's a goner. I think my favorite Wind Waker boss is the Giant Poe. I like the Poe too, actually. I like the Poe with the hurricane spin. Sound effects would have scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, though. Resting bitch face Link, 10 out of 10. Resting bitch face Link is the new hip reaction image. Hashtag resting bitch Link. Makar! Oh, Makar is so cute! His fat little body and his little jingle jangle when he moves, and he's just... Oh, I love Makar. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. He bows respectfully. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The Great Deku Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today's the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. Well, first let me go grab a heart container. Or sorry, a heart container, where my life energy has increased by 1. And, can I pick you up? Like, you just gonna come with me? I assume that, yeah, let's go quickly. Alright, you're just gonna come with me. So come with me! Makar is so cute. Makar is so adorable. I mean, just look at the way with his little weight, and he, like, wiggles back and forth as he walks. Oh, I love him. That little guy needs to be a tiny beanie baby or a decorative pillow. I think there's a plushie of him somewhere. Look how I hold him proudly above my head. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely. I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I did not listen. Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. Boy, he got off with no punishment, huh? You have done well, Link. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. You're not gonna, like, aggressively moan as this one pops out of your shoulder, too, right? Oh, okay. Good. Why couldn't you have done that with the Deku Leaf? You received
Farore's Pearl.
The Earth Spirit of the Deku Tree has seen fit to give you this jewel, a treasure of the goddess Farore. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, play your songs for me as you always do. Oh, that's right! We must begin our ceremony soon, before the day ends! Technically I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Link. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. He has a little fiddle. Ah! I just can't. Link's face is like, what the fuck did I just see? What the shit?
Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, our Koroks, to the sea! See you all next year. Take care! Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday.
Link has seen some shit, man. And then, let's see, where is Makar? Oh yeah, he's right here. Listen to this little theme he plays. Why are you so cute? Okay, so there's a thing that I can trap in a bottle over here that's gonna be... He's not important right now, but it will be important soon. Well, I guess next time I go back to Windfall. You caught a forest firefly in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mythical creature. It's gonna be important for the pick the box later. Okay, so we'll put the back in there. And we can pretty much just go ahead and straight on leave from here. So what I'm gonna do, realizing that Makar rides on the boat's head when you're out at sea, basically extended my Wind Waker playthrough by like 6 hours because I didn't want to take him to the shrine. It's true, right? It's so true. I would, so no lie, I used to, I used to grab a tape recorder for cassette tapes, and there's a place later on in the game where he plays that theme, but he plays it, in a place where there's no background music, and I just let that go for the longest time just so I could have this extended cut of Makar playing his little song. And I used to listen to that thing so often. I love Makar. He's so freaking cute. And this is the mailbox that knows how to get down. Who absolutely knows how to get down. Good evening. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here. Oh, sorry.
One letter.
Here is your letter. Hello, I missed last stream and I'm here now. Hey, Nick. Nice to see you. Dear Link, if you are reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am indebted to you. I'm very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling post boxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept the small token. I look forward to the day that we might meet again. May fortune fill your wings. From Kamali's father. That mailbox is rocking out to Makar's hot violin jams. Yes, indeed. Alright, what do you got now? What do you got for me now, boat? So this place, too, has been attacked by Ganon. Could he already be regaining his power? Link, you must get the remaining pearl. It lies in the place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. Northwest, you got it. Whoops, and if I play the right song, we could actually get somewhere, you know? What? There we go. Northwest of here? Oh, it's already pointing to the northwest. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I had to change to get over to get to the island. Alright. Could change the world. I could be the sunlight in your universe. Alright, so we're gonna set sail here. I think when we get to this island, I'm either gonna have to break for a little bit, and I might come back later in the evening and continue this, or that I might have to call the stream for the day. I'm not really entirely sure which one it is yet. It kind of depends on what happens from here on out. Yeah, I'll just play this part by ear. That's not that bad. Bad day so far. My wife's parents had to let their 17-year-old dog go, and it's just been a crap day. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. Was it a life well lived for the puppers? I mean, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't sick or anything like that. I hope there's lots of good memories with the puppers. Okay, let's see here. Get this bait ready. Try and snag as many of these fish as I can. Little fishies. Where are you? There you are. Oh yeah, so something that I was getting ready to say before I entered the temple, I think. I'm going to play this part by ear. Not sure how that'll work. Pretty sure controllers are designed. Come on, Max, you know what I mean. Gotta bounce, kids. I love you all. Alright, see you later, Raven. Thanks for coming by. Charting information about this island. Yes, he had a good life. Yeah, thank you. It was just time for him to leave. Oh. Then, you know what? Then I'm happy for the puppers. Because it's... I feel like it's... I mean, I can't really say anything. I've never owned a dog before. My family owned cats for a little while, but I always feel like it's better when you can let them go after a good long life, you know? So tell me, Spallfry, have you heard of the golden set of Triumph forks? It's right there, I tell you. The
Article genuine.
in that house. If you want it, you better go in there and scour the place from floor to ceiling. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Alright, thanks a lot. Can't go finding an evil on an empty stomach, you know. Yeah, God forbid, right? Alright. Let's see, some kind of angle. Yeah, I'm not at too bad of an angle to try and get into this island. I wish I could kind of throw the... Is there a way that I can throw... Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, no, that's not the button I meant to press. Alright, never mind. I wanted to see if it was, there was a way for me to be able to show you guys the map better than how you'd see it, but it's really just kind of stuck on the gamepad below, so... Yeah, that sucks. It's a bummer. Do I, though? I don't know, do you? Do you? Took me forever to realize that what Triumph Forks meant, too. God, I was a dumb kid. Well, you know, not everybody played Zelda for most of their life and had a pretty good idea of what he was talking about, you know? Anyway, before I got into the temple there, I was saying something about, different cultures and stuff, and, like, one of the things that really, like, caught me with having an international audience was just the realization, like, getting emails from people in, like, Paris and also in, oh, shoot, I want to say Russia, but that's totally not it, and I want to say it's Bulgaria, but I can't remember if that's actually it. Oh, no, I feel bad. But it was just really cool to have, like, this big international audience, right? And so, you see these other, like, YouTubers, and they have, you know, this pretty good relation. We need to kind of veer to the east a little bit, as a matter of fact. These other YouTubers, and they have these great relationships with their fans and stuff. I'm going to change the wind real quick, as a matter of fact. And it made me think of, like... Yeah, let's just go straight to the west. It made me think of, like... I love how the water spout was polite enough to move to the side when you said, "Excuse me." Hey, you know, I know that it's a water spout and not a tornado. So it was just like, oh, you know, oh yeah, sure, I'll get out of the way for you. Holy moly, on a stick, I actually caught one. Hi everyone, hi madam, hi bum. How you doing? Colors Horizon, I love. Oh yeah, the lightning effect. Trust me, when we get to a particular point in this game, it's not gonna happen like this immediate moment, but it'll happen sometime soon here. I intentionally want to point out the atmosphere and stuff that happens at a certain point in the game because it is just It's gorgeous. Anyways, I was trying to say. So, like, I was trying to think of, you know, it's when you're daydreaming about how big the channel can get and how, like, how big your audience is, it's kind of hard not to think about the possibility of, like, you know, getting, like, a P.O. box and giving people the opportunity to, like, send cards or whatever. You see those weird rings
of light
that appear in the seas at night, haven't you? Yeah, well, those things are a sure sign that there's treasure in the deeps, Fry. But let me tell you, there are some lights that don't always shine. Yeah, there are these special ones that
shine like crazy,
but only when you open a
treasure chart.
They say those mark the spots where the greatest treasures are hidden. That's all the info I got to offer. And so I was, like, thinking about, like, if I were to request something specific, like, if there was one thing, because, you know, you always want to send something, like, really special, and you consider, like, I don't know, your favorite kind of chocolate that you would send to someone overseas, and, like, whatever. But I thought of, like, what would be the one really cool thing that would be really easy for everybody, that, like, the international audience, that I guess, anyway, that would be really easy for people to send, and the thing that popped in my head was, like, like, flags. Like, the flag of your native country, so that you could just have, like... I suddenly envisioned the room that I record in being covered in the flags of, like, the nations of this international audience that I have and stuff, right? You know, like, I don't know, I just thought that'd be, like, so, you know, there's the French flag in one spot, and then there's the, I don't know, the whatever flag in another spot, or something, like, I don't know, so that whenever I record, I can have that memory there of, you know, these are the people that I record for, you know, and stuff. Anyway. Look, Link, do you see it? What has happened to this place? What is the meaning of this? The island. It is... We're too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh there, Link! So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance speaking the Great Spirit
Jaboon?
I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He's in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born. On Outset. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I've heard that they were last spotted on
Windfall Island.
But doing what, I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you'd better search for the pirates on
Windfall Island.
What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Valoo must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to, but that is your decision. I've told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. I really like this camera angle, by the way. Yo kids, what's happening? Hey, Lauren, how's it going? Stepped away for a second and I got back and whoa, atmosphere! had it in my head that this part was later in the game for some reason. It feels like we've only just started. Yes, this massive journey has only just begun. And now, sitting here on this cursed isle with this nice atmospheric, like, tornadic supercell looking thing kind of floating overhead. I'm just going to kind of go over here real quick, but this is, I'm going to go ahead and leave it a cliffhanger here, as a matter of fact. I think that would be the ideal place. It's a cliffhanger, as a matter. Oh, can I, is there like a, hold up, is there a, is there like a thing? Is there a ledge? Oh, no, okay. I was going to get to a spot where Link could kind of hang off the edge, and I was going to be like, ah, it's a cliffhanger, get it? But I guess I can't do that. So, I am going to... So here's the deal. I have to go and leave for a moment. So like I said, the stream wasn't going to be as long as the last one was anyway. But there's a possibility that I could be able to come back later tonight and continue playing. And by later tonight, I mean like another hour or something like that. So... if you guys are cool with that, we'll take a little bit of a break here, and assuming that that works out well, I will come back, and we will continue the adventures of Link and the peril that has befallen this island. It's quite unfortunate. I'm dripping wet here now that I'm just making him... Yeah, I know, Link. I'm just making you stand here in the rain, and you're like, oh, God! Ugh! That's how I look whenever I stretch. So I will alert you guys via social media as to whether or not I will be continuing to stream. I would like to. But for the moment, I have to depart for a little bit. So let us call this a cliffhanger, a little to be continued, maybe to be continued in, like, I don't know, an hour and a half or something, or maybe to be continued on another day. I will let you know one way or the other. So, thank you guys so much for coming by, for watching, for enjoying, for being good to each other, and for supporting each other. You guys are so awesome, and I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you hopefully pretty darn soon. I hope. I hope it's pretty darn soon anyway.